Hi, this is Johnny. I'm going to show you how to download. I'm going to give you one for the Google Drive, and I'm also going to give you one for Mega Drive. So you will have exactly the same file you see here on the Google Drive. First, you want to go ahead and download the README file. Okay, so the README file is going to look like this. Okay, so for the arcade only, you want to download the file called this part1. Okay, it's a Neo Geo Arcade Stick Pro. It's today's date, September 3rd, and it have Neo Geo 184, Capcom's 1, 2, and 3. It's total 98 game, and arcade you have 403 total games. Okay, so this is called part 1. This is only for arcade only. You don't need to do this. You could skip 2. Okay, so but if you want all those who want everything including arcade and home console, then you need to download part 1, and then you need to download part 2. Okay, and that's what it's saying. So you say for those who want, you need to download this one, part 1, and you also need to download part 2. Okay, otherwise it will not work for you. All right, so after you download it, extract part 1, and we're going to put part 1 into the flash drive. We're going to copy the folder, and then we're going to put it in and see if it works first. And then we're going to put part 2, then you extract part 2, and then you're going to copy this folder and replace everything. Okay, all right, and then here's some of the extra notes. Say do not copy part 1 on top of part 2. You want to copy part 2 on top of part 1. Okay, otherwise you're only gonna see arcade. You're not gonna see everything. Okay, all right, and the total space for it is 11 gigabyte for part 1. Only arcade. Arcade is a lot bigger. And then part 2 is where you add the home console, which is an add-on. Part 2 will not work by itself without part 1. Okay, so you have to have part 1 and part 2 for everything to work. For arcade, only part 1. Okay, arcade only need part 1. So I'm gonna put down here, say arcade only need part 1. Do not need part 2 download. All right, so I will put this on also in the description so you guys could look at it, and so people who doesn't understand English could translate this to English. All right, so this is what I'm going to demonstrate what I wrote here so you can see what I'm doing if you still don't understand what I'm saying here. Okay, so you're going to download all this. Okay, you don't need to download everything. This is only for formatting FAT32, and this is for people who want to play with my formula, how to create this and stuff like that. Is in the Excel file, and that's the README first. Okay, so and then this is a HyloStick hack. If you haven't hacked it yet, it's your first time, you want to hack it first. Okay, then you want to format it. Format your flash drive with a FAT32 first, and then hack it. And the hack only come with 1, 2 file and the README file. So you could put this on the root prompt, like you see right here, M drive. This is my flash drive. Okay. Now you're gonna download part 1. So let's make this longer so you can see everything. Why is it not showing? Okay. This is part 1. This one have Neo Geo and CPS 1, 2, and 3, total 98. Okay, and it's part 1. So the people who only want Arcade, that's all you need. You don't need to do this one. This is for the home console to add on to top of this. All right, I separated so it has space to put all this in one 15 gigabyte. Otherwise, it will not fit. So those people, and also make the download quicker when it's split in two. So you have part 1, part 2 for people who want everything. Okay, people who haven't hacked it yet, you need to hack this using this hack software. Okay, so what you do is to download it, you just right click it and then you just click download. Okay, and then it will ask you download anyway. Yes, and he's going to ask you where you want to download it. So you just pick a location you want to download it, which I already have download it. Let me go to view by review by detail. So what I did is I download it to one of my flash drive. Sorry, my computer just very slow. All right. So I already download this one and this one. Okay. So if you just click save. Okay. So I'm just going to cancel it. All right. So you download that. You download this one. That's for people who have. So let's go look at it. So after you download it, you want to extract it. So you're going to click right click. And then you just say extract here. All right. And it's going to probably ask you, in my case, it's going to ask me, do you want to overwrite all those files? And you will say, you will not have this. I already have it right here, see? So I'm just going to cancel this just to show you, okay? The computer's real slow. Okay, so you're not gonna see this one. Okay, you're gonna see part 1 right here. After you extract it, you're gonna go into part 1. Okay, you have a folder. Okay, so you're gonna come to your flash drive, and this is your old one. So what I'm gonna put down here, this is from Telegram by Anthony. That's the one that Anthony did that we talked about last time the video. All right, so I rename it. I'm gonna take this, copy it, put it right here, and paste it. And that's it. Okay, so you're gonna copy that and paste it. And you wanna wait till it finish. Okay, so once it finish, you will able to plug this in, and you will see nothing but Arcade, and you're ready to play. That's all you have to do for Arcade. Okay, now if you are doing for everything, then you will have to go. You need to wait till this finish. Then you come here. Then you go to this one. Then you take that. You do copy, and then you paste it. Okay, but you want to wait till this finish. It takes 35 minutes. So let's wait till it finish, and then we will do part 2. Okay, then we will do part 2. This is part 2. So let's go ahead and wait till it finish. Hello, I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looked like with just the arcade stick only. I mean, not arcade stick, but arcade only for people who just want to have arcade. This is what it looked like. And when you unzip part 1, and we will load up the Neo Geo first. And here's the 184 game of all the Neo Geo. And then you will go to the second one, which is the Neo Geo Fighting. Okay. And you will have nothing but only 84 games of all the Neo Geo Fighting is listed. Everything is exactly there. I went through it one by one, make sure that I pull all the fighting and all the shooting up game. So all this is shoot up game, flying, shooting. Any game that requires shooting, like Mega Man is a shooting game as well. So anything it have the character is shooting up object of some kind of nature or flying, it's all gonna be here. Okay, even though this is not really, it's more of an action game, but it's considered, I put it in a shooting category because I don't have a action category. I just have the, then you go to the sports, and sports would have all kind of sports like baseball, any related field, soccer, racing, car racing, golf, soccer, pinball, ping pong table type of game, racing. So any game that requires sports related is all in the sports. Pretty self-explaining. And then you have a puzzle game. So anything like mahjong or checker or any game that require like Digger Man, that make it require you to think about how to go about it, or like a quiz game. Bomberman require you like a puzzle type of thing. Anything related to that would be in a puzzle. Okay, like puzzle, bubble, all this stuff. Okay, that will be in the puzzle area. All right, and then Capcom, you will have a full version of Capcom 1, 2, and 3. So all your Capcom's game is here. I have 98 games of all the Capcoms that work on the system. It's all here. All right. The SNK vs Capcom Part 2, it doesn't work, so I can't bring that over here. But all the one that is Capcom's related type of game by Capcom's is over here. All right. And then the next one would be Capcom's fighting. Now this one I didn't take the time to went and add everything in there, so there will be some fighting game that is not listed here that I recently added, so it won't be here. So I tried to get everything out to you, so I did not update that. Maybe in the next update I will put add more to the fighting section. Okay, but this section game list came from Anthony, that who gave it to me in the first place in the past. All right. And then you got arcade. So only thing you have is arcade, shooting up, fighting, and that's about it. Okay, so you don't have no Sega Genesis, no Super Nintendo, no Gameboy Advance, no NES, nothing, just all arcade. Okay, so this is all the arcade game, and you have Donkey Kong for arcade, and all the box art has been redone. Alright, so this image is ready for you. If that's all you want, it's just arcade. That's all you got. Everything but arcade. And arcade all work on the, you know, the 6 button. You know, for the Neo Geo Pro, it will work on the 6 button. So you have no problem with the 6 button stuff. Alright, so all the box art I had went and we did it because the graphic wasn't clear. Because I went from small to big, so the graphic wasn't clear, so I went and we did all that. All right, now if you want everything like home console, like the one I just mentioned, you want that, I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's go check out the computer, and I'll show you how to get that to work. All right, let's try. Let me try one game that I just recently added. 2 games. One is called the Rolling Thunder, and one is called the D something. D-O do one of the game was here, and I didn't know, and I removed it. So the guy told me those 2 games are not the same game, and I didn't think about it. I thought it was the same game because the name is very similar. So it's in the D category. So we're gonna scroll all the way down. We should have went the opposite direction to get the D. So the guy asking me, did I remember to install that on this hack? Yes, I did. So this one, and that's the other one. So the name is very, very similar. Actually, I think I got the same pictures. But yeah, this one is called Do Patch, and this one is called Do Dump Patch. So the icon, actually I come to look at it, they look exactly just different color. Okay, this one is Do Dump Patch, because when you look for the image, they look the same, because I think they might be very similar, but they are not the same game. The game and the gameplay and everything is good, no slowdown, but it's just a different game. So let's go ahead and start a game. I guess you have to read this. You cannot bypass that. Okay, so press start.
Okay, the countdown begins. 3, 2, 1, go.
This one is in the mountain. The game starts in the mountain. Yeah, I mean on the bridge, not the mountain, but it looks like on top of some kind of bridge. It's a good fighting game, no slowdown, very fast. Pretty cool graphic, 3D looking. You can see the bottom of the bridge. So it's very realistic game, real cool game. Now this the other one. That's why I got confused, because the name is off by a little bit. See, this is called by that. This game is not the same game. So I apologize when I remove it. I thought it was the same game. It looked very similar, because the picture, it looked almost the same. See, Do Patch.
Select your battle. Okay, good luck. Wing leader to base. Wing leader to base. Commencing operation.
The ship is very similar, but this one is coming from the back.
Your stop. Enemy out. Let's see what you got.
This one actually talks to you when you're playing. Okay, so those are the games that I just added, and then another one I didn't know there's part 2, so let's go look at the Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder R. Okay. So it's good that I have the description, so when you go to the menu, you know exactly which one you just selected. So Rolling Thunder should be right here in the corner, right there, part 2. I didn't know this one. I only have part 1. I didn't know part 2 worked. So I went and installed it, and it worked just fine. So I'm like, hey, I need to add that to the game. So you need to let it test it. Press start to exit out the test. Alright, that's that game. So that's pretty much it, the arcade that I just recently added. So those are all arcade, then you have fighting and shooting. Alright, okay, enjoy it, and then we're going to go back to the computer for those people who want to see how you add the whole thing in here, okay? You have to have part 1 first in order to part 2 to work. So I didn't duplicate the file, so part 2 do not, if it doesn't have part 1, it will not work, the home console, okay? So arcade is the main one you need to download. Then you need to download part 2 if you're going to have the home console like, you know, Genesis, Super Nintendo, Gameboy Advance, and NES. Alright, so let's go back to the computer and let's go check that out. Okay, in order for part 2 to work, you need to copy part 2 on top of part 1. So we just did a demo on this one, and everything played well. This one only have, if you look at the ROM, it only have arcade. Okay, only arcade. See arcade. All right. So you want to download part 2 to get the Sega Genesis and Nintendo stuff to work. So you're gonna go to download part 2, which is say part 2 add-on. You want to unzip it like this. You're going to say extract here, and it will automatically create a folder for you and everything. Okay, it's going to ask me, I already have it here, so it's going to ask me, do you want to overwrite it? I'm going to say cancel. I'm just going to cancel this. Cancel. Okay. All right. So you're going to go to part 2. You're going to have the same folder called ASPh. Okay, this one only have the hack ROM, which is here. All right. The reason you want to copy part 2 on top of part 1 is because of this file. This file have information about all the game. Okay, because if you don't have this file, you're not going to show. No, this is the ROM set, not this one, the location one. Sorry, go location. This file right here is the one that show all the Nintendo, Genesis, all that stuff, all this. Okay, starting from number 12 down. So if you don't copy this on top of the part 1, it's only going to show 1 to 11. Okay, so that's the reason you need to copy part 2 into part 1 after part 1 is done. Okay, you don't want to do it in the same time. That's going to create a problem. So you have an ASP folder in the main M drive. Okay, you're going to go to this folder right here. When you unzip it, you're going to go into here. You're going to take that folder. You're going to do copy. And you're going to come over here and you're going to paste. You're going to paste it over this one. Okay, so it's going to ask you, it's going to copy, and it's going to ask you, do you want to replace it? You want to say yes. All right, so this is going to take less than 1 hour. It automatically say 1 hour because the calculation is never correct. So you're going to let it copy, and then once part 2 is done, then we are going to plug it in and test it again, and that's pretty much it. So if you guys know how to do it, just go ahead and start cranking down, go to the download link and start getting your part 1. Now, I have put it into 2 links in Google Drive and also Mega Drive. So if you went out, because Google Drive, one problem is Google Drive is too many people hit on Google Drive, it's going to say it's going to give you that you can't download because, you know, too many traffic is going on. Okay, so you have to wait till the traffic dies down. In Mega Drive, you don't have to because it limited you how much you could download. So you have to install on Mega Drive, you have to install the Mega Drive software. So you have to install this program. Otherwise, it's going to time out, say, you know, you have to wait. You exceeded your limited download. So you have to install this program to download from Mega Drive. Okay? So this is going to take a while. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Those people only could based on what they are seeing. So this part 2 is uploading right now. I got 2 files uploading, me, and then so this is part 1 is ready. So you could download from here. Part 2 is right now uploading. It's 30% finished. So once it's finished, you will have the same thing as you will see the right here, the Google Drive. It will be the same thing. Okay. So you got part 1 and part 2 is all. Make it longer so you can see the whole thing. Close that down. Okay, so you got part 1, part 2. All right, all this is here. Okay, and the README file will tell you that this is for people who's the first time. You need to hack your system. You need this one, and those people who need to format, you need to format using this one. Okay, format to FAT32, hack it, and then download this part 1, put it on your USB flash drive, download part 2, put it on your USB flash drive, and that will give you everything. Okay, and this is for people who wanted to play with the Excel. All right, so let's go back to Mega Drive. How do you download from Mega Drive? What you do is you copy this right here. You do copy. All right, and if it give you more than all this 1, 2, 3, 4, then just remove them, because you only need one of them. Okay, you don't need all of them. All right, just need one, only one. Okay, then you say add. All right, so it's going to add to this system, but before you add, you're supposed to set up the setting. Okay, you're supposed to set up the setting. Make sure you have a correct location you want to point to. All right, and then you have to have a temporary location. All right, then you save it. If you don't put a location, it's going to have a problem. Okay, so let's see. So it's going to add it to your list. Then you could. So if you did not set up the setting yet, this will keep on running forever. Okay, so you probably best is let me close this down first. Let me restart the Mega Drive. Okay, so first you go to setting and you browse where you want to put it. I want to put it in iDrive. I want to put it on the new download. Okay, let's just say I want to download here. Then I just select this. All right, and then here is just a temporary download location. You could put it anywhere you want. Okay, that's fine. They have a physical location. So you're going to just select that, that's fine. And then that's it. Then you say save. All right. Then you go to the Mega Drive right here, still downloading. So you come over here, you will copy this location. Either that location or you could do it from the link. Where's the link? Okay, this link. Here's the Mega Drive download. So you want to copy this link. Copy that. So you want to add the link. You want to paste that link. Say add. And that's it. See, that's how you do it. Okay. So you added the link I just gave you from the README file. So you just you can look at it, see which one you want. So if you want everything, you just click everything. You put check and it will check everything. But if you don't want everything, you just want the download part 1, you check that, and then you click play, and it will start downloading. That's it. Then you could go do something else and come back. And when you finish, you look at the location you put it, and it's done. So Mega Drive is easy if you know how to use it. Okay. So when it finish, it's going to be in a complete, says finish. All right, so now it's in the queue. I added this one only. So if I add more, it will be second one, third one, fourth one. Okay, so it depends how many you add. So if I just want to download one of them, I just click that. Okay, and then I just click start. That's it. Okay, that's how you do the mega link. All right. So now this is copying. We have another, see, well, I'll go say 1 hour. In 4 minutes, we'll be done, and then we could demo those part 2, and that's pretty much it. So you guys enjoy it, and if this is helpful, please give me a thumb up. That will help me, support me, let me know that all this thing I'm telling you is helpful, useful, and you guys enjoy it. Okay, so I put it in the 2 different areas. So those of you who have problem downloading, I know there's like 1,000 people, 2,000 people trying to download this. So you have 2 places to download this, so you don't have to you don't have to worry about that it's timing out or you don't have enough space. I mean, don't have too many people hitting it. See, Google Drive, when you have too many people hitting the site, you're not able to download it. So I'm giving you both, so you have 2 options to download this. Okay, all right. We're gonna go check it out on the computer once this is not computer, on the monitor, to see how it look on the second part of it. At the end, when it's almost finished, it's gonna ask you, do you want to overwrite it? Right now, there's only 2 files that it's gonna replace. Everything else is new. So when it gets down to close to almost there, we're gonna look at it, and then we're gonna continue. So now it's asking, do you want to replace the file in the destination? You say, you click here, replace. Okay, so you're done. So let's go check it out. We're pretty much done. So if you go in here, look at it, you have the hack, ROM, and all your games in there now. Computer's so slow. So you have NES, Mega Drive, all in here now. Game Boy, okay? And then that's pretty much it. And then the file that's supposed to have all the game, you go location. If you go down to this one, it should say all the game here. See, you got Neo Geo, and then you have all the Sega Genesis. All the Sega Genesis. So you good. This one is good. All right, let's go pop it out and look at it. All right. Okay, this video is for the people who want the full version, arcade plus the home counseling. So as you can see, once you copy the second part 2 into this ASPh flash folder and let it overwrite those 2 files, then you will see the rest of the Genesis and Super Nintendo and NES and Game Boy. So let's go ahead and go into one of them. Let's go to the Sega Genesis. And then you have the artwork plus the game and the box art. So you have everything. That's it. And there's a Sonic. And let's try one of the game out. Let's see, which one should we try? Yeah, let's try one of this game. So there you go. Everything will work. So I break it to 2 parts. So for people who want the full version, you need to download both part 1 and part 2. And that's pretty much it. You combine, you put part 2 on top of part 1, okay? And then that should work.
And let's go check the other one as well. The Genesis, Super Nintendo. So everything look good. Alright, let's go to the Game Boy Advance. Actually, NES first. Let's see which one should we try. Oh man, why didn't it move? Alright, let's go try another one. Try Game Boy Advance. Not sure which one to try. Alright, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoy it, and you can play any game you like, so you guys enjoy it and have fun with it. Alright, that's all pretty much I have for you guys. And if you like it, give me a thumb up. That will encourage me, and thank you for watching, and hopefully this all worked well for y'all. All the new changes, all the new look. Alright, talk to you later. Bye bye.